Welcome back to Action News Jax Sunday. I'm Lorena, Inclan. The Hispanic community is growing in the greater Jacksonville area. One of the ways you can tell that's happening is because more Hispanic-owned businesses are opening up as well. And for many Hispanic and Latino entrepreneurs, one of the first things they do when wanting to start a business is to call the local Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And joining me is Monica Hernandez, who is the president of the First Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Monica, welcome to the show.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for having me, Lorena.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, for a lot of people who have never heard of the First Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, tell us a little bit about the work that you do in the community.
So the First Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was initially created in 1992 as a Hispanic Association of Hispanic American Business Association. It was then renamed in 2003 to the First Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Since then, our focus has really been to promote the Hispanic-owned businesses by creating partnerships, by engaging the community at large, and really giving the Hispanic-owned businesses that light and the visibility that they need and the tools in order for them to continue to be successful.
How much impact does the local Hispanic community have here in the greater Jacksonville area, which really encompasses all of Northeast Florida?
Yes. So in Florida, actually, the population of Latinos or Hispanics is 26%. We are, in terms of backgrounds, from 23 different countries in Latin America and such. Now in Jacksonville, it's 9%, and that continues to increase. So based on some information that I received, from 2010 to date, we have grown by about 52%, which is a huge amount.
That's a huge number. What are some of the challenges that you hear from some of the people calling you as the president of the Hispanic Chamber? What are some of the things that they face?
I think a lot of people when they come into this country, they want to put their own business. They want to grow. They have that entrepreneurship mind, and they need to better understand how the system works here. The business world in Latin America, maybe it's a lot different than how it is here. So really being able to understand the IRS laws or how to form or incorporate a business, those are some of the challenges that they may face. So as a chamber, we try to have workshops, we try to recognize them, and we try to create those partnerships with other organizations such as the SBTC, and then from yesterday with Prospera as well, to be able to give them those tools so that they can learn and understand and be successful, because they already have the want. They have the need because they want to be financially successful, but they just need that little bit of bump in guidance to continue on.
Or do you get the question a lot about, why do we need a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce? We already have a Chamber of Commerce here in Jacksonville, but I think you laid out some of the unique challenges. So can you put into words for us, how do you respond to that when somebody tells you, why do we need a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce?
I always see myself and the organization as a conduit for non-Hispanic businesses to reach the Hispanic market. Considering how fast we're growing, you really have to understand and know how to reach them. It's a different marketing style, it's a different approach. But also for your Hispanic-owned businesses, I want to be able to provide the tools that they need in terms of education, visibilities, and partnerships with other non-Hispanic businesses and such. So that's really what I try to do. As an organization, we try to unite the community at large by being that conduit and be able to kind of meet people that may not know each other and may be from different paths.
Earlier this week, you held a really, exciting event. I was actually there at the breakfast.
Yes,
I was the MC.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and it was awesome to see. It was sold out. It was an Excellence in Business Awards breakfast. Tell us a little bit about that event and how it turned out.
It was great. So it was originally created in 2016. This is the second year that we do it. We had 130 people in attendance, fully sold out. So for me, it was very exciting. The board and the committee worked very hard to make it happen. We had some great attendance, support, and the winners. We had about 72 nominations, and we were able to award 9 different winners within different categories and sectors within the business industry and leaders within the community.
And for a lot of the local business owners who are trying to get, their foot in the door and sort of be up and coming, it provided sort of an opportunity to network with some city leaders who were in attendance as well.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of this chamber as well, right? My job is really to find ways to create those partnerships and get those people to attend to these events, so that other Hispanic business get to be able to meet with them, chat, get to know them, and be able to grow. So for instance, we were able to have the president of the Jacksonville City Council Mr. Scott Wilson, and then we were also able to have Honorable Aaron Bowman. We were able to have Mike Hightower, and then Dr. Moreland as well. So it was great attendance.
And Monica, you have a lot of work ahead of you as well. I mean, you work so much. It's amazing all the things you do. But you have a very important event coming up in just a few months. Tell us about the gala that you're having.
We do. So annually we celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month, where we award 10 scholarships to students for the Achieving the Dream. On the annual basis, they go through a heavy vetting. They have to submit some essays, their scripts, and they go through an interviewing process. And then during the Achieving the Dream Scholarship Gala, they get recognized in front of the community. This year, we get to have it on October 11th at the TIA field. And our presenting sponsor is the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, you know, as a chamber, we are beyond excited and thankful with them for this opportunity.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to that event. I will be in attendance as well.
Yes.
And if you would like some information, if you're planning on attending, if you would like to go to the gala, it is the 4th annual Achieving the Dream Scholarship Awards and Hispanic Heritage Gala. It's happening on Friday, October 11th from 6 to 9 p.m. at TIAA Bank Field. Thank you so much for joining us,
Awesome.
Monica. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.